Manchester, recently voted the best city to live in the UK.
So it's the perfect location to bring you a Money Bite home buying special. Thanks very much.
How much money do you really need to buy your first home? How can you save money on home improvements?
What happens when you give children nearly £200 to plan a day out? And how can you apply for a job without a CV?
Coffee?
I'd love one, but I only need 6.
Not all for you. Some are for local emerging band Brunel, who are here.
Yes, one of the hundreds of bands whose music will be playing in NatWest branches all over the UK. But right now, it's time for this.
Money Bites.
We've got a home buying theme going on today. Everyone chatting about the reality of buying their first property.
What ways to buy are available? And what's the best way to start saving?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I went hunting for house hunters. It's one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. And the challenges that people face to buy a new home are the same nationwide. I'm meeting 3 prospective home buyers, each hoping to get some independent advice to help them land their dream property. You want to buy, not rent? Why?
I just think I'm on the wrong side of 20 now, so I kind of need to be getting something to have under the belt. Yeah.
Is there a dream apartment or a favourite street you have in Manchester that you would like to live in?
There is actually, yeah.
To help Jamie reach his dream property, I'm sending him to meet financial expert Sarah.
There are a few things that you can do. Have you heard of something called the Help to Buy ISA?
I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay. What it allows you to do is save for the deposit of your first house and get a government top-up on the money that you save. So the government give you 25% on top of your savings, so you can open it with up to £1,000, and then you can save £200 a month, right up to a maximum of £12,000.
But what if you've put together enough of a deposit like Michelle? Michelle, what's going on with you at the moment?
So my position is I've saved some money, but I don't know what I'm entitled to, and I need to buy a house for me and my little boy.
Have you seen anything online that you like?
I have.
The house ticks all Michelle's boxes. Mortgage man Steve, it's over to you.
Now, there will be options available where you don't have to necessarily put in your whole deposit. So this will be based on a 95% loan-to-value mortgage. So essentially, they'll give you 95%, you'll put in 5%, and then that will total up the cost of the house as well there. The house has to be under £600,000 in value.
Finally, I'm meeting another Michelle. What have you found most stressful about the whole process of buying your first home?
We've found houses that we like, but then putting the bids in and then getting outbid, and we know we can't go any higher. It's just really disheartening.
She's off to meet mortgage advisor Tracy.
One in particular is a Help to Buy equity loan. So what happens is you get the 5% deposit from your own funds, and up to 20% is a government loan in effect, interest-free for the first 5 years. There's some stipulation in London, up to 40% interest-free for 5 years rather than 20. The Help to Buy equity scheme does actually take you up to a £600,000 purchase price.
Fantastic.
So if you want more information on how to save for a deposit, or if you're buying a home for the very first time, search NatWest Home Buyers or click on the I on the screen right now.
We have an entrepreneur from Manchester here with us, and it's Dan Kelsall. I've got to say that I'm absolutely fascinated by this app you created. I think it's going to be a game changer, but tell us all about it.
I created Vonkel, which is an app that uses Vonks, which are 1 to 60-second videos to connect amazing young people like this with employers.
Why did you think it was important to do this?
These guys don't have a lot of qualifications, generally have a lack of experience, and aren't that great at describing that experience on a CV or written application. So this is a chance to stand out, a chance to show a bit of personality, passion.
So it's almost revolutionising the way that we find work, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
OK, shall we get our Vonk on?
Yeah, get your Vonk on.
Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Hina. I really want to be a teacher. I'm fun, I love kids, I'm a perfectionist, and I'm a really good team leader.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to make the tea or coffee. I'll get stuck in.
I think helping people understand one another is an amazing job. This is why I want to be a translator.
I love the idea of Vonks, basically because it is so hard for people to be able to get across their personality and their interests in a CV.
We want to be the go-to tool for young people so that they've actually got more opportunities and more chance of getting in front of the people that matter and can help them get to where they want to be.
Now, if you'd like to see the full version of our Vonks film, go to the NatWest YouTube channel. And if you're already running your own business or thinking of starting up one, why not search NatWest Enterprise to see how NatWest supports small businesses? Or you can simply click on the little eye that you can see on the screen. And make sure you look out for the Vonks that Gethin and I have already done.
My name's Gethin Jones. I'm a passionate Welshman, determined and enthusiastic. Here at my favourite coffee shop, working on my flat white consistency. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Sorry, I'm in the middle of a Vonk. So if you want me to... Children learning the value of money has never been more important, and so Katie and John Kenyon here decided to accept our challenge to let their 4 children, Molly, Phoebe, Jacob and Sophia, take charge of the family's finances for a day out at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Welcome, one and all. John, what interests you in taking on this challenge in the first place?
I thought it was a great opportunity for the children to try and look at how we manage budget when we go out to a theme park on a family day out.
Well, I think we should just have a look and see how you got on.
So, kids, we're going to treat you to a family day out in Blackpool.
And the great news is, you're going to take control of the family budget.
Yes.
We're going to give you £176.25.
Our favourite thing to do as a family is go to theme parks.
I think they think about money when they want something.
I think it will open their eyes to actually how much we actually spend.
I'm the best with money because I feel like I'm more responsible with it.
I just want to spend it all. And you do.
Well,
that's enough to get us we can just share a sausage or something. I don't think we should take our own food.
If you get food there, I bet you'll be annoyed that you made that decision.
You don't want to bring a sweaty cheese butty.
I don't think £16.50 is going to be enough for us all to eat and drink throughout the day.
It would be £29.50 if we pay on the gate when we get there. But we're only paying £16.25 if we book online now.
So we save quite a lot.
I've kept £20 of your budget behind so that we can get some fish and chips when we're on our way home.
You're not bringing spare clothes.
You excited?
I'm going to bring my own sandwiches. I want to spend more money on souvenirs.
Woo!
We're here.
Woo, Blackpool!
Morning. Each £7, please, sir. £7.
You got your money, children?
Money?
When we arrived this morning, we didn't expect to have to pay £7 for parking. So we took the money out of entertainment. So we only have £4 left. The budget's going well. We have had to use some of the fish and chip fund. Can we get the family meal deal?
There's £20, please.
In the meal deal, you get fries and chicken that we can share between all of us.
Should put some cucumber in it.
I thought sweet corn. Yeah, it would have been nice with sweet corn.
Well done, guys. I thought it was a great effort. How was your tuna sandwich? Was it all right, Jacob?
Yeah.
Not too bad. And how much money did you save again on doing that?
I saved £2.50.
Molly, what do you think was the hardest part of the challenge?
Deciding where money would go, and then if we didn't have enough money, trying to figure out where the best place to take the money from was.
Did it make you think differently about how your parents have to cope with you for and how much money they have to spend on you guys as well?
Yeah, they're not always being mean when they say no.
Now that we're on the subject of children and money, it's probably a good time to tell you about NatWest's Money Sense programme. Here to tell us more is Caroline Edwards from NatWest. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
How can families at home watching take on the challenge themselves?
So if you go onto the Money Sense website, you can download a simple budget take-up board like this.
Yeah.
We also have a number of posters and games that children and families can play together so they can learn to understand different ways of managing money, learning about saving, spending, how to keep themselves safe online.
Yeah, so really important things that young people should know about. Yeah. And it's not just for families, is it? It's also for teachers, which I've seen.
Yes, so Money Sense is available free to schools up and down the country. We want teachers to go in, to access the materials online, Caroline.
And you really do take this seriously because you've recently appointed a junior consultant, haven't you?
We have. So we've just appointed Mog from Channel 4's Child Genius programme to come into the bank and look at how we run things and to start to ask us questions and to tell us about what young people today want to know about money.
Well, that's a genius appointment, Caroline. And you can find out about Mog's latest instalment and his mission on the NatWest YouTube channel.
One thing Caroline mentioned earlier actually was about the guys here booking their roller coaster tickets online, which saved them money. But unfortunately, Dad didn't get his fish and chips. But because you did such a great job, don't worry, we got you some fish and chips.
Yay!
There you go. Continuing our home buying theme right now, and something very important to remember, a home is a feeling, not just a place.
That was beautiful.
Thanks. Wasn't it?
And we all want our homes to feel great, right?
We do. Introduce the next bit, it's really good.
OK.
I've downloaded 3 of them already. Come on.
Here are 5 great apps for home improvement.
I'm telling you, it's great.
When I moved into my flat, it needed a lot of renovation. House was brilliant at giving me inspiration and also putting me in touch with local people to get the job done.
I use tap painter to help me visualise what my walls would look like before actually painting them. There's loads of colours to pick from, so it would suit anyone.
I used the tile calculator when I tiled my fireplace. It gave me the exact budget and how many tiles I needed to use, and it saved me buying too many.
So I use the Go Fantastic app, mainly for window cleaning, but it's also really great for those odd jobs around the house that my husband doesn't always have time for.
When renovating my house, I used the Magic Plan app just by taking pictures. It measured rooms and created floor plans, which allowed me to maximise space and improve my home.
We love those apps and it's all useful stuff. So if you want to make the most out of your home, search NatWest Home Improvements or simply click on the eye.
Now, the great thing about Money Bite is that we get to travel all over the country to find out what people are thinking. We decided to ask the people of Manchester,
if you were to purchase a house or a flat with someone, would you prefer to do it with a friend or a family member?
I'd rather buy a house with a family member.
I'd say friends.
Probably family.
I know a lot of friends that are not very good with money.
You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
Yeah, I could trust family.
So I'd probably choose friends.
You have a friend,
yeah.
54% of the people in Manchester said that they would rather buy a home with a family member, which means 46% said with a friend.
To be fair, though, I'm not surprised by that because buying a house with anyone is a big deal.
Yeah, I'd be torn too.
Yeah.
But it is a great way of getting on the property ladder. And if you want more information on how to buy the home that suits you, check out NatWest Home Buyers. There's some really useful tips on there.
Also, if you'd like to see any of our films in full, go to NatWest's YouTube channel. And while you're there, please subscribe. Now, have you had enough coffee for today?
Just about, but come on, it's good in there, isn't it?
It's great, and we've had fun in Manchester.
We certainly have. And just to remind you before we go that music by local emerging bands will be playing in NatWest branches all over the country very soon, just like Manchester's Brunel.
Take it away, boys.
See you next time. Bye.
The hell is speaking, so the thoughts are leaking. Even though you don't think so, you're beautiful. First time's gone.